Hey guys, Barry here, and welcome back to the IGS podcast. And this guy does not need an introduction. It is the
I
greatest of all
do.
time. It is Grant Kirkhope. Grant, how's it going?
Hello.
Good morning.
I'm very good. Very good. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thank you. Did you have your breakfast yet?
So I don't really have breakfast. I go for a quick walk around the block because I live at the top of a massive hill. So I go down and the side and it's super steep, so it gets me really out of breath. And I have a protein shake when I get back.
All right,
So I
okay.
don't really eat breakfast. I have coffee and a bit. I have like a one latte in the morning, and then I have lunch as normal. But I usually don't eat breakfast most. Well, the protein shakes are quite calorific, I suppose. But I don't actually eat food usually.
Yeah,
If I'm away somewhere in a hotel, I'll stuff my fat face, right? But when I'm at home, usually not.
why not? Go for it. So, we are here doing a podcast for the upcoming Yooka-Replaylee, if I'm saying that correctly.
Yep.
So,
Replaylee.
Replaylee, yes,
That's
Replaylee.
it. That's
Uh,
it.
yeah, so it's interesting because Yuka originally launched on the 11th of April 2017, and Possible Layer was the 8th of October 2019. And now, if we fast forward, what's that, 6 years pretty much?
Yeah.
The new game launches on the 9th of October.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit crazy to think about it if you think about it, but it's, I guess it's had an interesting, development as a whole, the franchise.
Yeah, I think so. But I mean, um, it's just I don't know. I mean, I'm not massively associated with Platonic, so obviously they're all my friends and stuff, but I don't deal with them on a day-to-day basis. I'm not part of the company, so I don't know the decisions they make internally. I've talked to Gav, of course. I've talked to Steve and my friends there, what have you. So I don't know what their decision-making process is to do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I really felt after the first Yooka-Laylee, they should have done Yooka-Laylee 2. That's what I felt,
Yeah,
but they didn't. So, what do I know? I'm just a composer.
yeah. What's I get? Uh, so what's your overall feelings? Like your thoughts on the remaster as a whole.
So I haven't actually seen it. Apart from the videos I put out, I haven't played it. I haven't seen it, right? So all I did
Mm.
was I went and re-recorded the level tunes. Well, I didn't go actually to Prague. And we recorded the level tunes for the live orchestra. So we did that last July. I was going to go, but my daughter got sick, so I couldn't go in the end. She's sick. She went to hospital for a week, which was bizarre. So I didn't go right at the time. But another Dan, the audio director, and Matt, the other audio director, went. They both went. I think some of the staff went to take pictures and stuff. So they probably got some video footage somewhere, I would think. It turned sound great, so that was kind of my involvement. I kind of did all the arranging of it all and got it all ready for orchestra and stuff like that. But I
Yeah,
didn't go in the end. So and I didn't know how long it was going to be before they're going to do it. So I didn't really know when the release date was going to be or anything like that. So I haven't seen it or anything. And I guess you've played it, right?
yeah. 'Cause I have the demo on the Xbox.
So what do you think of it?
Honestly, I was like, holy shit! It felt like Mario meets like Captain
Right,
Toad
right.
for the retro, like the retro game at the end of it. So
Yeah,
it just felt like Mario, like 3D Mario, and it just
that's pretty good,
it
right?
felt beautiful to play.
Yeah.
And like
Do you
not
think it's an improvement? You think it's an improvement on the original?
oh, big time. Like, don't get me wrong, I liked the original, but I mean, this is like it's a fresh lick of paint that I think it needed overall
Yeah,
years later.
yeah. No,
And
I mean,
yeah,
I think people forget that when they did the first game, right, it was done with like most of it was done with like 10 people. Really, there was 10 people that made that game. The team got a bit bigger towards the end, but the bulk of the work was done by 10 people. So to get a game of that quality out with that amount of people is unbelievable. Like it's a massive achievement. So you know that's an amazing thing. So now they've got more people and they've done it for a while. It's bound to be better, right? And I think after the Astrobot thing coming out, and people go, "Oh yeah, platform games are fun again, right?" And DK Bonanza, "Oh yeah, platform games are fun, right?" Maybe there's an audience there who are going to go, "Yeah, we do remember platform games, we do like them, and this is a great one."
yeah. I have mixed feelings with Bonanza, being honest.
I haven't played it. I mean, I tell you, we bought the Switch 2, me and my son, and we've been playing Mario Kart. I haven't got Bonanza yet.
Yeah. Uh, I just feel like I understand it's different like than like a typical 3D, game in general, but the whole I think the whole destruction thing, I get sick of it after a while.
I've got to say, I was watching the video today for the DLC, and I just thought, this reminds me of Blast Core, right? It's just like, Blast Core, it was to smash everything to bits, and it's fun for like half an hour, and then it's like, I'm beating things to pieces here, and that's all it seems to be. So I haven't played Bonanza, so I don't know. But
Yeah.
I looked this morning, I thought, well, this looks like let's just smash everything to pieces. So I don't know.
Yeah. I just feel like, it just, it doesn't feel like it has. You see, I guess I'm used to growing up with the rare,
Right.
touch of pain to it. Like
Yeah.
what you guys did compared to
Yeah.
now. Like I'm not the biggest fan of the new franchise. Like new Donkey Kong Country, whatever returns. If you get me, that franchise as such.
Right. Right.
I just feel like the heart of DKC isn't there anymore. That's just me personally. But like the music is amazing. The best thing about it is of course, David Wise's music. But
Yeah.
otherwise it's like it doesn't have it anymore.
Well, I guess you have to remember that we're getting old. Well, I'm very old, but we're all getting older, right? And so you have to remember that there's a whole new audience out there who's probably never played DK64, probably never played DKC. And
Yeah.
so to them, this could be a brand new Donkey Kong that they think this is the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So I do find myself, sometimes I feel like you, but then I think, well, we us, you 30, 40 somethings or whatever you all are, like or 20, 30 somethings probably. I mean, it's like you have to remember that things move on, right? And we may not like it, but that's just the way it is. And I feel like it's the same way about any. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but any further Banjo games, if there ever was one, it's got to sell to a whole new audience. It's not going to sell just based upon the 20 to 30-year-olds that remember it from 1997 or whatever.
Yeah.
So you have to, you've got to think of the people who are developing it. So it's a tricky one. That I guess I'm on both sides because I'm a fan, but also I'm a developer. So you kind of feel both sides of it. I'm just pleased we've got a new 3D DK game, right? It's been 20 odd years, for God's sake. It's about time. So it's good they got one out there. And most people seem to like it. I guess maybe people who are fans of DK64 or the DKC games maybe don't like it as much, but I'm sure plenty of people do. It's a tricky one. What do you do? I feel you've got to walk that line of like enough nostalgia for the oldies and enough new stuff for the newbies, right? There's that middle line there.
Yeah.
I think it's tricky to get. I feel like Mario Kart seemed to do it quite well to me. And I'm the DK Bonanza. I don't know. I haven't played it, so I don't know. But I would imagine that Nintendo have done their best to touch the nostalgia bones with everyone that needs it, and the new bones, everyone that doesn't need it. But I say I've not played it, so I don't know.
Yeah. So let's go back to Yooka, right? So do you know when development started for this game?
I don't. I mean, it must have been. But it must have been a while because certainly, I mean, by the looks of it, they've touched so much of it. It looks like it's almost completely redone. So it must have been a while. It's got to be a couple of years, surely. I would imagine. I mean, as I say, I started the music that was last. We recorded it in July. I started preparing it in June. It must have been going for a year before that, I'd have thought.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, because it's only recently that I only found out that you actually did the music, re-recorded music for the game. If I'm correct.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. So a part of the whole, new touch of paint thing was they wanted to redo the music, so they decided to do the level tunes with the live orchestra. So that's what I did. That was kind of my involvement, and that was it. I don't know what's gone on with it otherwise.
Yeah. So can I ask you, did you only do music for stuff that you made, or was it the entire game?
No, it was just only the level tunes. So
Okay.
the main level tunes, because also they had to fit with all the level tunes have got that kind of fading effect that Banjo-Kazooie's got, right? Where you go around the music. So it had to fit with that. So it had to be done in very strict time, and I had to match it up. So yeah, that was it. So I don't know. I don't think anything else has changed. I think everything else is the same musically. It's just the actual main level tune is with the orchestra. It sounds really fantastic, though. And no, there are some maybe some boss tunes as well, I think.
Right. Okay.
That rings a bell actually. We did. I'd have to look, but we definitely did some stuff that was boss music. So not just a level tune. I think maybe the final boss piece. I think also the one that going up the what's that one called? Where you got the thing that keeps rolling around you. You keep getting knocked back. Right earlier on in the game, I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
I think maybe that one. Yeah, I'll have to look.
Okay, that's cool. And do you know if David was contacted for it at all?
I don't think so, because it was none of his stuff that got redone.
Okay.
His stuff stayed as it was, and Steve Burke too. His stuff stayed the same.
Yeah.
So I think it's just mine. Only because, when we came to the Yooka-Laylee, we kind of decided that the brunt of the music would be me. When we came to the Impossible Lair, we decided the brunt of the music would be Dave. So that's kind of worked out. So Dave did most of Impossible Lair. I did most of the Yooka-Laylee.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. It's just
Yeah.
because I feel like the way it's, of course, this isn't having a go at anyone or saying it's bad, right? But I feel like the marketing of the game musically, like the music sense, the music, side of things, it doesn't actually say that you've done the music again. If you get me?
Yeah, so I feel like that's probably going to come out a bit more as it get close to release.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sure there'll be something going on with that. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's something going on with that. So I'm sure they'll do something with it. I guess maybe it's slightly early days to get to that point. So I'm sure they've got, and any company's going to use any kind of thing they can to help promote the game, right? So I'm sure that's something they'll talk about. I'm sure they've got something. As I say, I'm sure that some people went over to Prague and filmed some stuff. So I would imagine there's going to be some shots of the orchestra doing stuff, So I think anyway.
Yeah. Well, from what I've heard, musically in like, of course, the demo, it's stunning, and kudos to like you and everyone else, with the music. It's amazing. It's
I'm glad you
incredible.
like it. I feel like we try. It was that first game after the Kickstarter, so I was super trying hard to kind of evoke banjo memories with the music, right, to give it a kind of Banjo-Kazooie flavor.
Mm-hmm.
So while it's not completely that, I feel like the first level, the jungle level, is completely Banjo-Kazooie. So so I feel like that's what I tried to do with it. I mean, people might not think that, but that's what I tried. Yeah.
Can I ask you, what's the background? Is it like an Xbox background you have?
I don't know. I just clicked it when I came out to Teams. There's loads of, and there's a weird orange thing here. Actually, this orange thing is actually my daughter went to his little. She had a suit of a Halloween suit of a carrot.
Oh.
She dressed as a carrot for Halloween one year.
Oh, now I can see it. Sorry. Okay.
It's kind of orange there.
Yeah.
We're doing lots of decorating it, so everything's all over the place. So I have to block out my rooms. It's just full of shit.
I think it could be Starfield actually behind you, the game from Xbox.
I think. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, that rings a bell. I think maybe clicked on it. I think it is that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. No, sorry. I was like, what is that game behind him? But it's Starfield, I think. Yeah. So as you know, we have a couple of questions. So this is from Sebastian. Before starting out as a video game composer, you had a background as a rock and metal musician. How come that you do not seem to ever have built on that style of music in your video game compositions, even after it demonstrably became viable, e.g. with the Sonic games?
Well, he needs to go and listen to the soundtrack to the Rayman DLC for Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, because there's a track on there, forget the title of it now, but I had to do a Metallica style track, so it's complete metal track. It's called the Phantom. It's got metal in the title. I forget what it's called. I'll have to look it up. But if you go to the release Ubisoft released an album after Sparks of Hope just for the two DLCs. One was Rayman and one was, what was the other one? It's two. The Phantom. There was a Phantom. No, that's right. So there's two.
There was the Phantom, then there was Rayman. Yeah.
Right. So yes. So in one of them, I think it's a Phantom.
Yeah.
I had to do that. Yeah. So the Phantom DLC for the Sparks of Hope, I had to write Metallica. It's on my website. On my website as a player on the right hand side, and the last track I think on the player is the metal. So go to there. If you tell me it's not metal, you're deaf.
Jeez, death metal be calling you.
Absolutely. So go and listen to that. It's my attempt at a Metallica style track.
Yeah.
And I like it.
What was that like to record that song for the game?
Oh, great fun. Yeah, awesome fun. I mean, the last thing you expect to get asked is to write a metal Metallica style track for a boss in a game, in a Mario game, in a Phantom game for the the DLC thing. So I was like, hold my coat,
Yeah, but
I'll get on with it.
Wasn't the singer like operatic with it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's the same guy from the Kingdom Battle came back to do the Phantom again.
Nice.
But yeah, so it was just an instrumental part. So there's some of the songs for the Phantom are kind of operatic again. Also the big bandy too. So I had to write some big band tracks for full big band. That's cool.
Yeah.
And we recorded that live. We did that live as well with the players in Prague again. But I did the metal track for I can't remember what it's called, metal something. I can't remember. I'm too old. I can't remember what I did 10 minutes ago. Never mind a few months ago.
It's fine. Yeah, so I guess we have one more question here. What's Grant's favorite track that he has ever made? And if he made it today, what would he do differently?
That's a tricky one, right? I get asked that a
Yeah,
lot.
of course, yeah.
It's like trying to choose your favorite kid, right? You just can't do it. So I don't know. But I think I wouldn't. Any music I've written, I would never want to change it and go back to it because I just think I'll probably just make it worse. I'm not great at that kind of thing. Like when I did my Banjo-Kazooie Rejiggered album and the DK one album I did a little while ago and redid the music, I do find that quite hard to do. I don't know why. And I don't really enjoy it. I enjoy it when it's finished. I don't like doing it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So doing the Banjo Rejiggered thing was a bit like, oh, it's like pulling teeth, but I liked it when it was done. And then doing the DK one again was a bit like pulling teeth, but I liked it when it was done. So and I listened to it and I think, oh, I really like that. But at the time, I think, oh, I just find it hard. I don't know why. I'm not great at revisiting stuff. I think I get my best ideas out at the start, and then that's it. I don't have any ideas left.
Yeah. Can I ask you? Sorry, do you know if you are credited in Bonanza for the DK rap in the game?
I don't think so, and I would doubt it. They don't have to do that. There's no legal requirement for them to do that. They when Rare got sold to Microsoft, right? The deal was that Microsoft kept all the IPs but handed DK back to Nintendo. So everything DK, no matter what it is Nintendo owned. That's why I didn't get credited in the movie for the DK rap, because they own it and they can do what they like with it. It's up to them. They've got no connection to me. They don't need to tell me anything, there's no need, or Dave for that matter. Neither of us. Yeah. There's no connection at all. I kind of felt like it was quite weird that me and Dave were in Norway a couple of weeks ago doing a gig at the Retro Spillen, whatever it's called, Retro Messa. And we were chatting. I said, it's kind of weird that the most known DK music is probably from me and him. It's quite bizarre that two people at the same company, like with a DK rap, I suppose, and Dave's massive catalogue of DK stuff, he does way more than I do. But it's kind of, I think it's funny that it's me and you are kind of the two people, apart from the original Nintendo, kind of tune. It's quite bizarre that the DK rap and Dave stuff is like, super well known. So it's sort of bizarre. We're thinking, how did that happen,
Yeah, but like, I'm sure like a lot of people will agree with me. So I feel like you guys back in the day, did everything better than Nintendo.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I feel like, you can't. Koji Kondo is definitely the Jedi Master. I feel like I'm just a Padawan, right, compared to him, right? So, I think, you got to think of the breadth of music that he wrote, like the Zelda stuff, and just fantastic. I mean, and he was doing it way before I was. I mean, I feel like we're funny. Dave, we're talking again. Dave's been doing it 40 years because he started in 1985. I started in 95, so I've been doing it 30 years. And Kondo must have been comparable to Dave. Must have been close. Starting when Dave started, so I mean, I feel like Rare. I think what Rare was. I thought I was thinking about this morning, but I was in the shower. I think I was going to talk to you. I was thinking that the people, everybody at Rare, the bosses, really cared about the music to the nth degree. You don't always find that in video game companies, and they may talk like they do, but really they're not really that bothered. Like, so definitely. The Stamper brothers, Greg Mayles, all those guys back at Rare, who were the people that made all the great stuff. Chris Seaver, all those people. They really cared about the music, and so really pushed us hard to write something as good as we could do.
Yeah.
So I think that you think of that little thing. Me, Robin, Dave, Graham Norgate, Evelyn. Everyone there, everyone was super good. So it was so bizarre how they assembled a bunch of people that really weren't planning to write video game music, but ended up doing it anyway. Because Dave wasn't planning to do it, Robin wasn't planning to do it, neither was Graham, none of us were. We just ended up there by fluke most of the time. And it's so bizarre how it turned out that Rare became this kind of powerhouse, back then, for music especially, So and I do credit like Tim and Chris Stamper, Greg, as I say, Chris Steve, all those guys, because they really wanted to try and be better than Nintendo. That was all we wanted to do. And we always thought we're never going to get there, but we always wanted to try to do it.
Yeah. I feel, of course, well, I wasn't there back then. Like, I wasn't even part of Rare ever, just as a fan perspective.
Well, you were born.
Yeah, true. So, 91 I was born. So, I feel like going to, like, events, like, like me meeting you, like, a couple of years ago, wasn't it EGX? But, like for the first time in person. But, like, me seeing all you guys, you can see, like, a genuine friendship with you all, like, years later.
No. Oh, for definite. I mean, I feel
it's amazing. I love it.
we're still mates to this day. Like,
Yeah.
I've just started doing I got approached by an agency last year called Celeb Works over in LA, and they said they wanted to start to get me to do personal appearances, and I was like, you're crazy, like who's going to want to get an autograph from me or whatever. But it's been ridiculous this year. Well, no, but this year I've done 13 conventions. Well, after this year's finished, I will have done 13 conventions.
Nice.
I've been everywhere, all over America, and it's been unbelievably the people. I've been blown away by the people that just come out and have a chat and just whatever. You signed up for you, did I? And there we go. Well, exactly. It's been really crazy. And so I've got Steve Mel's involved, Kev Bayless, I've got Dave Wise involved, I've got Steve Malpass involved in it. They're all coming over to do conventions.
Yeah.
Chris Sutherland did conventions with us too. So I just we're just all of us just getting to do these things, right? So in fact, me and Steve Mel's and Kev Bayless are in Cleveland next weekend for a convention, and then I'm in where am I after that? Chattanooga. And then me and Dave have got a gig in Switzerland, would you believe, at Hero Fest. With Kev and what have you, and Dave Duck on the bass as we do our band thing.
Yeah, nice.
And the week after that, I'm in Portland, so it's crazy. Like, so it's just who would have thought that anybody would give a shit about us? It really is massively humbling and super heartwarming that anybody cares who we are or anything like that.
Yeah, but like it's funny to think like when I met you 2 years ago in person, like I met Dave like 2 weeks later. And like and Kev and all that, like everything, like there is Dave's autograph, just and Kev, like just, and of course, Dr. Doak himself.
Of course.
I remember seeing David Doak, and I'm like, Dave, and he's like, oh, all right, Barry, it's just like casual, all right.
Yeah.
But
I feel like something that I think Brits do well is we don't get egos very easily. So. I'm just talking to someone about this. I work for a film director over here, and I just finished. When we were chatting yesterday, I was sort of saying, telling about the convention thing. And I said, us Brits don't do the kind of ego thing very well. We're not really built like that. We don't blow our own trumpets, and we just sort of get on with it, And I feel that's a very Brit way of life. And I feel like America's different. You say to me, someone said to me, what did you do for a living? I'm a composer. Are you any good? I'd say, yeah, I'm all right. You say that to an American, they go, yeah, I'm awesome. It's just different the way they do it, right? So I think
it's like go big or go home.
I just feel like Brits are very conservative with a small c. I think we're all a bit that way. We're not really big, and they're like, and if you get too big for your boots, you get knocked down 10 seconds flat. I think in the UK, I think that's not like that over here. So I do think it's getting to these conventions and meeting people and they want your autographs. I still find it unbelievable that anybody gives a shit. So it's super nice, and I've met so many nice people and everyone's got a different little story about a game we worked on over the years or something, or playing it with their mum and dad or whatever. There's tons of stories, and it's just really heartwarming to hear how much love people have for those games from that era back then.
Yeah, of course, and me being one of them, but it's nice.
It is nice.
Yeah. Now, can I ask you? So, you read some information about today's Nintendo Direct? Is that correct? This morning?
I just quickly watched the DK bit, the DLC bit, and I heard the DK Isles. Hearing DK Island back in that. I mean, I've got to say, I shed a tear this morning. Just sat in bed watching it. It was just, I love that. That's one of my favorite tunes of my own. And hearing it come back was just fantastic. And when she goes, DK, this is your island, it's beautiful. I was like, oh, So I thought it was fantastic to hear it again. I'm getting it in the game, I don't know, but it was definitely a rearrangement. So I thought it was sounding great.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you anything from the Direct? Do you want me to spoil anything for you?
Or... Yeah, I can tell. I won't watch it, so you can tell me.
So
I don't have the time.
Yeah, that's fair. So it kicked off because Mario was 40 years, tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it kicked off kind of like it showcased Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 as a bundle for Switch 1.
Right. Where's the new game? Where's Mario Galaxy 3?
But they also revealed Mario Galaxy the movie. So
I saw that. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Like just some Mario games. So Metroid is out in December, if I'm correct in saying. Metroid Prime 4.
Right. Is that the one that Retro's been doing?
Yeah.
Retro Studios. Yeah, they got restarted. They get cancelled and restarted, didn't they?
I feel like it's, well, if it's true or not, but I mean, I feel like that game's been going on forever.
Yeah, I think I'm so funny enough. I've got a mate who works there. I've got a couple of mates who work there, and I think they stopped it and started again.
Right, because they actually, it's weird. They follow me on Twitter.
Right.
I mean, me of all people, just follow me. But I mean,
well, it's to make sure you don't talk any shit. That's why, Barry. I've got an itchy back. Yeah, they got that bloody Irish bloke's going to say shit about us. Let's keep an eye on him. I can't. You know when you get an itch in your back, you can't quite get to it.
Yeah, you can't get it. You need a back scratcher.
Anyway, yeah, go on.
Yeah, so let's have a look here. So of course you haven't played the Yooka-Laylee demo. That's fine. So that's out on the 9th of October. Do you plan on picking it up?
Probably, yeah. I would think
get a free copy.
I'm going to have to get Gav to get his hand in his pocket. He's a bit tight. So I'll have to ask Mr. Price if he's going to send me a free one over. You never know. You never know. You look. You might.
Yeah.
You never know. He's a bit tight. As I say, he's a bit tight bugger. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But I would. Yes, probably. I mean, as I say, is it on just Switch or Switch 2?
So it'd be Switch 2.
All right. We've got one of those. Yeah. I would imagine. Yeah. I imagine I'll get. I would hope I'd get a free one. Gav, if you're watching, where's my free game?
And where's mine? I'm buying the physical. Exactly. At least give me a free.
Well, if I can't get, what chance have you got?
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, because I have applied for it online. See, PM Studios, if I'm correct, is the publisher for the game.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Is it really? I didn't know that. Right.
Yeah, PM
I don't
Studios.
know who they are. Who's PM? I never heard of them.
Yeah, I think that they're in Are they in Nevada? I think it is. They're publisher in Nevada.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
No, I don't know. But I mean, usually people like you and influencers and all that lot, they get the free shit, and us people actually work on it and get nothing. So that's the way it works.
Which I don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can write to them, or message Gavin after on LinkedIn or something and say, get myself and Grant a free code, please.
I've got him on Discord. I'll hit him up right now and say, where's my free game, Mr. Price?
Hey, go for it. Look,
I will.
Basically, if you don't ask, you don't get, right?
Too right.
Yeah.
I'm tight as they come. So as I say, I don't have to spend money on anything, so I want it free.
No comment. No, actually. So, have you got any work like on the pipeline now? In the near future, or?
I can talk about. Well,
yeah,
I don't know about that. So I've just finished another movie for the director Michael Matteo Rossi. I finished it last week. It's called Central Addiction. Should be out soonish.
Nice.
I'm working on. So as I say, the guys that did the two Mario Rabbids games, Sparks of Hope and Kingdom Battle, the core team, like 25 of them, quit Ubisoft Milan. They've got their own studio now, which is called Day for Night Studios.
Yeah.
So it's Davide Soliana again, who's superhero. Don't tell him I told you that though, because he's a bit of a pain in the ass, but he's a fantastic designer and a good friend. So they've got a new game they're working on right now. So working on that. I've just written quite a lot of music for that so far. So that should be turning up at some point. Be a while, but it's I got to say, Davide, he was the one that came up with the whole give guns to Mario and Peach and that kind of thing in Sparks of Hope and Kingdom Battle, which is an amazing idea. Mr. Miyamoto couldn't believe how great it was. He's just the idea for this game is equally fantastic. That we're doing right now. I just feel like Davide and that team have got a real magic touch. I really feel like they so remind me of my days at Rare, the kind of the core Day for Night Studios people. They just got that passion and that thing that you just can't quite put your finger on what it is, because the Sparks Open, the Kingdom Battle were great games, right? So they've really got whatever that magic thing is, they've got it. So I really think the new games are awesome. So I can't say anything about it, of course, but I think it's fantastic. So let's see when it comes out what you all think of it.
Nice. So yeah, actually the Yooka-Laylee statues, right? So I put this on the message I sent you last night. So Triforce, if you can remember, years ago, we're meant to do the statue for Yooka-Laylee.
Right. Right.
But with this, so they were when they went dark out of nowhere, this company, and then years later, 5 years later, they were all these Yooka-Laylee statues that were worth so much were found for $10 on the Philippines market or something out of nowhere. So I'll send you a link after. But actually, hold on, I'll do it now. But second. So these here, that you can actually buy them on AliExpress for next to nothing.
Right.
I don't know if you know anything about that, the Triforce.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I would imagine that Gav would have tried to put a stop to it, but I mean, you really can't when those kind of countries just don't care, and you can never get them legally. Yeah. So those countries just do what they want most of the time. They're too far away and just too different, and international law, you haven't got a chance. Yeah. So I feel like just the way it is. Yeah.
I'll send you a picture of it there on Twitter. But it's quite. It's just
On
like.
Twitter, I'll have to log into the Twitter now.
Oh, sorry. Do we do
No,
it?
I've got my phone, haven't I? Of course I have. Yeah, old age is rubbish.
Let me send it on Teams.
No, I've got it. I can see it. On Twitter, you sent it to me.
Yeah, I sent you 2 pictures there. So it actually comes with pins.
Oh, in the. All right, I get you. Right.
Yeah, keychain.
Oh yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
It's quite nice. But I've got one on the way from AliExpress. My brother bought it for me, so it comes with like concept cards.
Well, I don't know. Is it something that Platonic? I don't know.
Yeah, this was like an official thing from Platonic.
Oh, was it? All right.
With Triforce, yeah.
Right? Oh, I thought you made it like it was a copy thing, right? All right.
No,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, I guess it's
baffles me.
Get one bought.
The situation, but because Andy, I think, tweeted it like 2021 or something from VGC.
Yeah. Robinson,
yeah. But I just thought maybe you know something about the situation.
God, how would I know? I'm just a mere composer. I don't get access to that kind of information. I'm just like I'm just superfluous.
Yeah. No, sorry. Last question. Sorry, I'm holding you up.
Yes.
Have you got any plans to come over soon to the UK, even for like hopefully like come over to Liverpool, will you? Come on.
So I was gonna go to EGX this time.
Yeah.
But I can't now. My brother's coming over. It just turned out I couldn't make it.
That's fine,
and I've got no plans to be in the UK this year. I was going to go. I went last Christmas to my wife's family in Whitby, right? So I was going to Whitby. So, but my daughter, she took after finishing high school, she took a year off and she went to Whitby for a year, lived with her grandparents. She's just come back here. She's back a month ago. So she wants to go back at Christmas. So I don't think I'll go. I got to say, after going at Christmas, was it last year before? It was absolutely bloody freezing, and I was just like, I'm just not going here in the winter ever again because I've forgotten what it's like living here. You know, I went to York for a day, and Christ, it was absolutely bollock freezing. I couldn't believe the temperature. I thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
I haven't been in that temperature for such a long time. It just was odd. So even though I like the kind of, because Christmas is way better in the UK than Christmas in America is rubbish. It's not a patch on Britain. Britain's way better for Christmas. It's just the spirit and everything. It's just way better. American Christmas is like crap. Yeah, crap. Yeah. So and New Year's even worse. So it just is. They just don't do that very well. I don't know why. They just don't. But but the temperature was like. So I would think I wouldn't be there until next summer if I'm going to go at all.
Okay.
So we'll have to see. If I go, it'll be next summer.
Yeah. Yeah. But
unfortunately, my daughter's a Man United fan, so we'd only get as far as Manchester, not Liverpool, I'm afraid.
Hey, look, I'm a Man U fan, but I'm stuck living here, so. But yeah, no, it'd be amazing to have you guys even come for like a convention, of some sort in Liverpool, or even like play a gig.
I'm sure we'd do that if they invited us. I'm sure we'd do it. They just have to invite us. I mean, me and David and Kev and Dave Doak are totally up for it, so they should just invite us and we'll go and do it. They've got to pay us, mind. But if the money's right, we'll be there.
Let me sort it out for you if I can.
You sort it. Any convention you can think of, they want us to turn up and sign stuff or turn up and play, get in touch.
Maybe I'll be your manager.
Yeah, well, we'll do it. We'll give you a small percentage of beer.
Beer. I don't even drink, Grant.
The
only Irishman doesn't drink.
We'll have to give you, I don't know, milk.
I like milk. That's fine.
Diet Coke. I don't know. Iron Brew's from Scotland. Come on, you can't beat that.
I haven't had it in years.
Well, you've not lived, clearly. And they do Iron Brew cream soda now, which is fantastico.
Oh, is that like just
Iron Brew cream soda? Yeah, you've got to try that, Barry. Go and find it now. Go out that door right now and go and find it and drink it.
Where? Tesco? I know Aldi won't have it.
Well, it's got to be there somewhere. You've got it at Amazon, I'm sure, but you've got to get out there. You haven't done that, Barry. You haven't lived. You haven't lived.
Yeah, maybe Asda. Well, like maybe you don't know this, but Asda was bought by Walmart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a good while ago.
That's a shame.
But yeah, Grant, thank you so much as always. I love wrecking your head, annoying you. Thank you so much. Where can we find you on social media?
Everything you asked, I didn't know the answer to. So
that's fine.
I've been useless.
Useless? My arse are
useless. I'm too old to worry about things like that. I'll just work. I write music and forget about it.
Forget about it. Okay, hold on. Let's find that song, the opera one, because it's going to annoy me. It's called. If you got the Spotify, it's on there. I'll have to go and look at Spotify now. It's
No, it's called. It's like. Let me look. Hang on. Spot. I can't spell it.
it's
Spotify. I'm looking now because I can't. Hang on. Just type my name into here.
the Phantom of the Opera.
No, it's not that one.
No?
It's on. No, it's if you type in. Hang on. Let's find me, and then I'll be able to tell you what it is. Hang on. No, go Grant Kirkhope. Who's that old bloke? Offshore releases. Oh, it's right at the bottom. It's in the compilation. They call that compilation for some stupid reason. I don't know why. I have to go right to the bottom of the page, which is right down here somewhere. Oh, for God's sake.
All it's coming up is Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, you've just not typing it in right, are you, Barry? That's your mistake. That's the mistake you're making there. Hang on, I need to go back to me again. Yeah, hang on. No, it's going to be down the bottom of here. It says compilations. So it's Mario Rabbids, Sparks of, well, I'll just tell you the name of the track. The track is called, hang on, I'm getting there. It's called Phantom Metal Mayhem, of course.
Oh, okay. Phantom Metal Mayhem.
You type that in. Sorry, yeah, Phantom, Metal Mayhem. And it's Metallica.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I have it here. Rayman in the Phantom Show DLC.
That's right.
Yeah.
Phantom Metal Mayhem. And if that bloke thinks it's not metal, he's deaf. It's as metal as you can get.
Poor Sebastian.
Yeah. Come on, Sebastian. You listen to that track and tell me it's not metal.
Actually, you might know Sebastian because he is the guy who ports Siacro's games, MacBat. It's Sebastian Ron Diplodocus.
Did I do a voiceover for him, didn't I? I did a voice for him, didn't I?
Yeah.
I think.
But, for MacBat 64, yeah.
I feel like I just say a couple of words and just did it on the phone and sent it over.
Yeah. Brilliant.
That rings a bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Sebastian, you can email me because you don't email, so you can bloody email me and tell me it's not metal. That's what I say.
Poor Sebastian. But yeah, Grant, where can we get you on social media anyway?
Oh, for God's sake, everywhere. Every single social media platform that exists, I'm on it. I might not be active on it, but I've got an account just in case. So I'm mostly active on Twitter, of course. I've got 20-odd thousand followers on Instagram. That's taken me forever to get that many followers. I do have a TikTok, Grant Kirkhope Composer, but no one follows me on there, so no one cares.
I follow you.
I've got it. I've got a Blue Sky thing as well. I think I've got everything else probably. I just don't. I've even got Threads, but I don't do anything on it. I think when I post on Instagram, it goes to Threads automatically. But,
Yeah.
My main thing is Twitter, I think, really.
Yeah.
I feel like Facebook's for the oldies like me. Twitter used to be for the slightly youngers, but it's now got old like me. And you come down to like, these Snapchats and all that, and it just gets younger as it goes. Instagram's next, and that's getting older now. So the youngsters my daughter goes to new stuff I've never heard of, So it just seems that it's just generational in the social media. So it's gamers on Facebook, nearly gamers on Twitter, and then it gets younger as it goes down.
Fair enough. Yeah, so guys, again, Yooka-Replaylee, is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is out on the 9th of October. Just, less than a month away. I can't wait. Go pick it up. It's going to be amazing. And, of course, buy it because it'll hopefully get Grant some more nog this year.
Well, unfortunately, I will not get any money from that game. So if you buy it or not, it doesn't matter. I get no money. Okay,
I will put your nog song in the description so people can pay you to get it.
They can send nog if they like. You can send nog to me wherever they like. It'd be greatly appreciated and accepted with utmost grace.
Yeah, and if they don't, you can tell them to nog off.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So guys,
it's nearly December the 1st. Nog Frenzy begins.
Nog Friends.
Nog Frenzy.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. Okay.
So December the 1st, Nog Frenzy commences. I can't do it till then because if I did that, I'll probably just get dive cholesterol over whatever it is. So I've got to be careful. But yes, not. So I'd limit myself to the month of December only for the nog.
Yeah. Well,
every day, nog is drunk.
To get hammered after it, yeah.
Well, you can get hammered on nog if you drink enough of it. Because I've got a bit vegan these days, because I'm a bit of a hippie. So I found an oat nog, which is oat milk as opposed to cream in it, and it's really good. Okay. It's by a company called Misunderstood. They're called Misunderstood, and they make oat nog, and the bottles are it's quite pricey, but it's awesome. So I drink that. So it's got like whiskey in it and something else, and oat milk, I guess, to make it oat noggy. So that's awesome. So it's Misunderstood. I don't know if they do it in the UK. Yeah, I don't think misunderstood in the UK yet, but it's definitely here. But it's yeah. But I have to go out and buy like 4 bottles and eat straight away because it gets sold out quick. So if I get 4 bottles in advance, I can get through those before they get the next lot of stock in. So I get like $100 worth of a oat nog. So it's great.
Is that before tax or after tax?
Well, everything's before tax
Yeah.
right here. So whatever it's I don't quite understand why they do it. Whatever when you go to shop and it says $40, it's gonna be 45 after tax.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I hate that shit. Just give me the full price.
I don't know why they do it. They've always done it like that. I don't understand why. I don't know what the reason for that is. I think some counties here have got different tax rates. I'm actually in LA County, but Ventura County, I think the sales tax is slightly lower, which is the next one over from me. So I'm in LA County, and there's an LA City, which is a county in itself. Then there's LA County, which incorporates LA City and all of LA, the close LA area where I am. And then it goes to the other counties as it goes out. But yeah, I think they have different tax rates. But then you'd think, why would they just in the shops? I still don't understand. Even that doesn't make sense. So I don't know.
Yeah. So guys, yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next show. Thank you anyway. Thanks, Grant. As
Cheers.
always. Thank you.